O'Neill Outside is presented each week by Rockwell Tools, when quitting is not an option.
Hello again, everyone. I'm O'Neill Williams, and welcome to our program. 36th year on the air. Good grief, 2017 season. Well, I'm going to show you a preview of the programs this week. Catfish, trout, bass, saltwater, freshwater, a whole lot of stuff. And I produce the shows, and I paid to have them on the air. The least you can do is watch. This is the 2017 season of O'Neill Outside. First thing I'd like to show you is a trip we took this year to Canada for northern pike. It's quite a trek going there, but boy, oh boy, is it worth it. You want to catch 20 a day or 100? It's strictly up to you. Canada's a great place. Northern pike coming up. Got it. Oh, got off. Oh, no, I got him back. I can't see him yet. Oh, yeah, there he goes. Ooh, look out. You don't have to have heavy tackle. I'm using 12-pound test line, mono. A lot of people in these territories will use 17 to 20-pound test line. You will have to have, oops, I missed him. You will have to have a wire leader. Oh boy, this is gonna be he's a lot bigger than I thought, so y'all join the fight, okay? Yeah, this is a pretty good fish here. Again, fish came out of about 2 feet of water. If he falls out again, he'll fall out in the boat. There's my little spoon. You will have to have, I think this is about a 30-pound wire leader. You will not catch these fish if you don't have a wire leader. You'll lose them almost every time. And that's a pretty good representative northern pike. This is about 24-inch fish, something like that. Would you say he's that big? 22, 24 inches? They're good fighters, they're hardy fish, and if you throw something flashy around them, you got him. He's going to bite it, and he'll bite it multiple times. See if I can get him back. Got him. The fish hit 3 times. Now, these little fish like this is what the Canadians, or local guys, call hammer handles, because they're not very big. But you know something? I don't care. He bit my spoon, and I got him in. And I understand that this is as good as a walleye. I don't agree, but I can't clean them like the locals do. Hammer handles, that's just a little guy right there. But the biggest I ever caught here at Carroll Lake was 45 inches. Now, I'm going to put the website for Carroll Lake Lodge on the screen right now. It's open about 8 or 10 weeks a year, and maybe we'll go together sometime. It is a fabulous place, well equipped, everything you need. All you have to do is just get here with some rod and reels and a few spoons and some jigs, some road runners, and you'll catch. I think the most I ever caught one day was 114. All right, I'm a pig, what can I tell you?
O'Neill Outside, brought to you by the Whitetail Institute of North America, the Game Saver Food Saver Vacuum Sealing System, the Boat US Foundation, serving the nation's boaters, and Southern Link Wireless Communications Network.
We couldn't possibly have a season of O'Neill Outside without some bass fishing. #1 finny rascal in North America. So let's go bass fishing. And we did, and you can watch. Ooh-wee. Mm-hmm. Ooh, nice. Nice indeed. Oh, sorry. Come here, boy. Water temperature is in the 70s. It's fall. It's time to go hunting, but there's always a day or two that you can use plastics, and that's what today's program is. There's nothing like plastics. Slow, fast, deep, shallow, light colored, dark color, it doesn't matter. That category of baits, if you can use plastics, will catch more bass over the longest period of time than any other category of baits. Lesson number 2. If I'm not a great fisherman, because I don't fish as much as these tournament anglers do, nobody does. So I need all the advantages that I can get to catch them. So I will tell you, number 2, use as light a line as possible. I can't feel the fish when I'm using 30-pound test line, but I can when I'm using 12. And if I feel him, I've got a chance I can catch him. If I don't feel him, then I'll end up being foolish. And that's the combination of a light line and a small diameter hook. You'll get much greater hook penetration, and you'll catch more fish with 12-pound test line, and this is a true turn light wire hook. The number 1 game fish in the United States, largemouth bass, and the number 1 bait is plastic worm.
Closer to the main part of the lake here, and there's a few little bit better fish. Come here, dude. This fish was laying right under that stump right over there. Come here, fella. Look at that. That red, that's the They Eat You Bleeding bait hook. Right there in the top corner of the mouth, just like they're supposed to be. That dark worm is in the morning, the sun's not on the water. It's darker color, darker stain to the water anyway. So using that dark June bug purple worm like that, and they are just eating them alive. That's why I like the worms. Right there. Just a simple boom. You're ready to go back fishing. See if your friend's laying over here. There's a little bit better fish. Oh, I think the sun is getting up, has slowed them down off this dark colored worm. But I'll tell you, he was a pretty good fish and he hit it good. But a lot of these fish I've been catching today have been on the smaller side. That's a little bit better, a little more respectable fish there. I tell you, that's why you want, go ahead and spend the money and get a good rod and reel combo, something like these Johnny Moore's Signature Series 2, than the particular ones I'm using today. It's one of the best worm rods I've ever had. You can really feel the bite, you stay in touch with the bait, you know when he's got it, you set the hook, you got him. So spend a little bit more money and get a good rod and reel. It'll help you out, catch a couple more fish doing that anyway.
When you're fishing with plastic, spinner baits, crankbaits, no matter what, when you get close to the boat with your lure, do you ever see a fish dart away? What does that tell you? Either you're not fishing deep enough, in other words, the fish are right underneath you, or you're fishing too fast. Adjust as you go, you'll get bit more, and you'll catch more, and that'll make you happy more. And that's your True Turn Tackle Tip of the Week.
This portion of O'Neill Outside is presented by your Southeast Toyota dealer. Bojangles Chicken and Biscuits. and Year 1 muscle car parts.
You're watching a preview of the 2017 season of O'Neill Outside. How about Saltwater? That's the next great horizon for the weekend fisherman. So David Horde and his wife, he was one of the contest winners over the year. We go down to see Tofil Bourgeois at the Cajun Vista Lodge. We catch some trout and reds and so forth. And then Travis goes for the big ones. You can watch.
Bit it right at the boat.
There's a keeper trout.
That's right.
That's a keeper trout. Get him up, David.
Oh, come here.
Chase him down.
Speckle.
Watch, he's got one big saber tooth right in the front. It'll get you.
Yeah, I saw that.
Good for you.
Bit it
You
right.
broke the ice, brother.
I see trout have soft mouths, and when you hook them, typically you see what a hook was,
Mm-hmm.
and it makes a big hole like that, and a hook will come right back out. That's why you got to keep tension on your line all the time. And when they come out the water, you got to go right out the water into the boat with them, because if you dangle them over the water, they're
He's
gonna
gonna come
fall
out.
off.
Awesome.
Trout.
A little bigger one.
Yeah, swing him up. Man, you got the touch, brother. I want to show you this bait. I want to show you the bait that David is using. I've got a package of it so you can see it better. That is a sea trout, or sometimes up on the East Coast they're called spotted weakfish. But before I get away, stay right there. David is the winner of a contest. He's from South Carolina, and he entered how many times?
Numerous times. Daily.
Daily, did you?
As much as I could.
That's right. So he's on a trip there. He won last year from our fall contest, and the payoff is pretty good, huh?
Yes, sir.
That's right, and he's already got the touchdown. This is a spot, this on the East Coast, he's called a spotted weakfish, I think, because his mouth is so soft, and we should start casting because they can travel in schools.
That's a fact.
You bet. And there's the bait right there. Randy's swimming runner, and that's it. More fishing. O'Neill will catch one in a minute, I promise.
All right, so you're telling me there's a 500-pound fish in that?
Yeah, bigger.
Okay. Y'all are hearing this, right? There's 500-pound fish. We're 50 yards off the beach, and
Hang on.
yeah, it sounds like just hold on.
Now I learned this technique from a captain here called Dave. He owns Jossum. Now, why we do it like this is because if it's a smaller one, he'll just rip one leg off, so we'll know what we're dealing with. Bigger one's just gonna hit the whole bait.
Gotcha. I guess a big bait means a big fish.
I mean, that's the point here.
So I'm skeptical this close to the beach that there's a 500-pound grouper under this dock. I have to be that way just to aggravate Marco.
There it is. Get ready to reel on that bitch.
I'm telling you, it's like
He's
brim.
got it. Reel. First slow. Nice and slow. Good job, Ken. What do you think, Trev? That's a small one,
Hey,
dude. That's
this is a small one?
baby.
This is a small one. Well, I told you yesterday, I warned you that I was good with movie quotes. So the taxidermy man gonna have a heart attack when he see what I bring him.
That's a baby.
Hey, it's good. We got our speech down and we get to show everybody exactly what we're fishing for.
200 pounder, 100 pounder.
Oh, that's a 200-pound fish. I caught him in 45 seconds.
Y'all saw that too. That was a quick catch. Oh yeah. Butterball size right there, man.
All right. Now you tell everybody so they know I'm just not being mean and not wanting them to keep my fish. We can't pull these guys out of the water.
No, they're actually protected. Goliath grouper has a late sexual maturity rate, so the government has protected them. So we're not going to remove them out of the water, but we're going to get them up close enough to the boat for you guys can get a good shot at. This is a baby, though.
See, he's not much bigger than the bait we threw down there.
See that line?
Even though this is a little guy, he's still my first one, so hey, I know what it feels like now, so now we can go after a big one.
Oh yeah.
As soon as we get him back in the water. Pull him up there where y'all can see him real good. It's a Goliath grouper in, where are we at? I know that's the Boca Grande Pass where you see them doing the tarpon fishing's right there. I'm giving away Marco's spot. But this is a little guy. We're gonna let him go and go after a big one. Y'all stick around.
There's more O'Neill Outside coming up. But first, let's thank these sponsors. Works Yard and Do-It-Yourself Tools. Enforcer Fire Aid 2000. Don't fight fires, extinguish them. Fisher's Choice Canned Baits. O'Neill Outside Signature Sunglasses from SolarBat. And the Georgia Department of Tourism and Economic Development. Now, this week's Big Green Egg wild game and fish recipe.
Oysters on the big green egg. Whew, what a great sound that has. Okay, flat side up. See here? So that it holds the juices and you can tell when they pop open. Put them on the egg, you're nice and safe. These are all closed. These are, I think they're Apalachicola Bay oysters. I don't know, but I just know one thing. After being on the egg for a while, they're going to be good oysters. $3.75, I believe. The lump charcoal is all oak and hickory, and it's always big green egg charcoal. That's enough for me. We'll see about you later. After the oysters have popped and been shucked, if you'll make a mixture of Parmesan cheese, tomatoes, lettuce, bacon, all kind of spices in there, you'll get it off the recipe. Put it in here, get them in nice and full, and put them in a paella pan and sit them back on the egg for that to melt. And when we take them off, it'll be Oysters Rockefeller. So, get ready for a treat. Wow, Oysters Rockefeller on the big green egg. Oh, all I have to do now is just pour the beer. Would you like to join me? You can have the recipe, o'neilloutside.com, biggreenegg.com. Big Green Egg, the ultimate cooking experience. Good one here.
Yeah, that's good fish.
Big blue cat, what do you bet?
Well, we got some big flatheads and big channels here too. I've learned I don't generally bet on that one.
Now,
The way I'm seeing the heads kicking, I'd say, yeah, that is a blue cat because the flathead won't.
Now, your strategy here was that you were on the top of a big hill and we've been
Exactly
drifting
right.
down off of it.
We've been coming downhill the whole time. We started out in about 24 foot, and I just checked the depth finder just now. We're in 44 foot right now.
Okay. And
Oh, here you go. Oh, here's
Got
a big
one over
fish.
there?
Yeah, we got a big fish over here. Got another one on right there too. We got 3 fish on right now. As soon as you get through this, you got 2
I know,
more.
I got 2 more over there, that's right. All right, I saw him. You got him, Daryl?
Yeah, I got him. Yeah, this fish is in the 30s.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right.
Come over and spend the day with Daryl. And likely, you'll catch the biggest catfish you've ever caught in your life, and as many as you've ever caught in a single day with Daryl Smith, Captain Daryl, on Santee.
Yeah, we got this one here. You want a good fish right there.
There's
And
another
that-
one right there, isn't there?
Yeah, there's fish on this one. So as soon as you get this one in the boat, you still got to do that one too.
You enjoy this, don't you?
I do. I really do. There's your bubbles coming up.
Oh, yeah, there he is. Oh, well, that one's still, he's still
he's,
active over
he's
there.
still swimming.
Oh, Daryl.
This 20-pound fish here. Yeah, this is solid mid-20s.
They're twins.
Like I say, don't let him fall.
2 30-pounders?
Yep.
Let's go back with them, Darryl. What do you think? Before I leave you today, boys and girls, I have something personal for you. I've been in this business now for 36 years. Can you imagine that? I've come to appreciate my audience, you guys out there that watch the program. So I've done something I hope you'll think is special. An audience appreciation event. You can find out all about it on my website. Hunting gear, fishing tackle, coupons for free goods, grills, rifles, you name it. 58 different very valuable prizes provided by our sponsors. Go to o'neilloutside.com, find out how to enter. And once you do, you can re-enter every single day. And I hope you take the time to do it. Maybe you'll win something. Probably will. And I'll see you guys next week.